Hello Gemini, welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot. This is your reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I'm asking new energies and hopefully positive energies that are coming in for Gemini. As you know, this will not resonate with everyone, but I hope to reach the majority. And I always look for a positive reading, like I said, but you got to give an honest one too. We do run into, something that a little less pleasant. We will work through it, okay? This is why Tarot is here, to help, not to hinder, Give us a clue what we can do to change something if we came across it. Queen of Swords in reverse. This could be your energy. Could be someone else, another air sign. Doesn't have to be an air sign, though. It could be someone who is really blunt with their words, and sometimes they're a little hurtful. They don't always mean it, but sometimes they do, too, as a Queen of Swords in reverse. Incoming energy. Subject in hand, 8 of Swords in reverse. Someone wants to come out of interference. Maybe they feel like everybody's interfering in their life and they want people to butt out. And they're trying to overcome this. This is what you're probably trying to do. Next 7 to 10 days, what is crossing you? The Hierophant. What is considered the norm in society. Contracts, obligations, commitments in some way with the Hierophant. You're going to be dealing with that, like I said, the next 7 to 10 days. What's crowning you? Or your goals, the Prince of Swords. This could be, again, your energy. It could be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. I see this as someone who is straight to the point, a go-getter. They don't tire that easily unless, something's wrong, but they really push forward. They're very energetic, and I usually like dealing with the Prince of Swords, especially in business. Foundation, some of you will be dealing with the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups can be a water sign. Could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but as the foundation, I always see the Knight of Cups, especially in the upright, which it is, as a good omen, okay? Maybe someone will offer you something really soon that you'll like, love, or cherish. But it depends, I got to clarify. Once I finish up with the full Celtic cross, I do clarify. And it gives us a lot more information or can change the story up. In the past, you were dealing with 8 of Wands. Messages. Maybe they didn't come in. Maybe, like I said, maybe there was too much interference when you were trying to call somebody or talk to somebody or message somebody. There was a lot of interference. Near future, the Hangman. You're waiting on something. Almost like you're suffering while you're waiting. You're a little impatient maybe, but you're waiting. And I'll clarify, like I said. Possible future outcome and advice from the universe is the 9 of Cups about happiness. The universe could be telling you to wait on this happiness that will come in. But it looks like that's what you're doing. You're waiting on something. I got to move all this a little bit forward. Hold on just a second. Hopefully don't. There we go. You can't see all the cards anyway, so I need to bring them all out. What is coming towards you? The Queen of Discs, someone very responsible, someone very practical. It could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Someone with a good head on their shoulders. And I'm going to clarify that also. Your hopes and fears, taking a new leap of faith. For some of you, you're afraid a leap of faith won't happen. I'll clarify, like I said. Ace of Discs. Positive things are coming in. New beginnings of the financial sector. New beginnings of stability. I like the Ace of Discs, and the reason why I like the Ace of Discs is it's usually long term. Whatever's coming in. That is in the positive nature. You're beginning something. But at first you're going to be waiting around. We got to find out what that's about. And you're dealing with a lot of interference from a lot of people. Maybe someone's being a little defensive. Again, there's the Hierophant popped out. Got to let it pop out. But someone's getting a little defensive. They're interfering. People may be interfering with, like I said, what you're trying to do in life. Your goal is to go forward quickly with the Prince of Swords. Prince of Swords is a high energy type card. I need 2 cards for that for Gemini. I do think you're going to get a decent offer. There's a lot of competition out there and strife in some way, and you're trying to avoid problems and tower moments in your life. You're trying to put them away from you. No arguments, no BS. I'm going forward. I'm not going to let these towers happen, these negative situations. I'm going to keep on striving to go forward. Foundation, the Knight of Cups. I told you that's bad. It could be a blessing. It really can. A good omen. Believe it or not. It's there for you. So the Knight of Cups. I need 2 cards, please, for Gemini. Lover situation or partnerships that you're trying to be successful with. So someone's going to offer you maybe a partnership or even a love situation that maybe you haven't been previously victorious in, or that you felt you weren't getting a victory in, okay? Because in the past, it's like messages were all screwed up. Maybe even some travel plans got messed up. So the 8 of Wands in reverse. I need 2 cards, please, for Gemini. Love. Could be, like I said, a love situation. There it is again. You didn't get a message. Something got messed up. And maybe because you didn't get a message or there was interference in the message, someone got a little defensive. Now, I do see you're waiting. You're trying to avoid a tower, but I see you waiting. Maybe you're waiting for these messages or this new good omen that's coming in, because it is coming in, but you're hanging on. So I need 2 cards, please, for the Hangman in the in the upright. I almost said reverse, but it's in the upright. I need 2 cards, please, for Gemini. So, yeah, there's going to be a completion. And you're going to be able to start manifesting. You're going to wait, okay? And when you're done waiting, because you're waiting for what, this offer that's coming in. It is going to come in. And the universe is saying, wait for this happiness to come in. You're going to get a completion. You're going to be able to start manifesting after this, okay? It's like you're playing the waiting game. You got to, for whatever reason. It has to do with contracts, but you got something good coming in. It's just that you have to wait a little bit before you can take advantage of it or actually start it. Now, possible future outcome and advice from the universe is saying, in reverse is saying wait on it, okay? It's coming. Doesn't mean it's not coming when it's in reverse. It means wait on it, okay? Because I do see things being offered to you, okay? But there's a little bit of stagnation there, so don't get upset if you have to wait a little bit longer. So the 9 of Cups, 2 cards, please. 2 cards. There's that interference again. Okay, yeah, wait on this happiness. It is coming in. You are dealing with interference is why it's not coming right away, okay? You're dealing with this situation. It could be a lover situation or partnerships. You feel like something is going to a complete halt, but it's not come to a complete halt. It's just telling you to wait. The Queen of Discs is heading towards you, okay? That's another energy that's very sound and stable. They're not super quick, okay? But they are efficient and they are long-term. You may be dealing, like I said, with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, but like I said, someone real responsible. So the Queen of Discs, I need 2 cards, please. Now, someone's coming towards you. They're going to bring change. You may have a little anxiety while this person is heading towards you, maybe because of all the interference, but there is change coming for you. So if you're feeling like things are stagnant, it will change. A situation is going to change, if that's what you're wondering, okay? Hopes and fears, the Fool card in reverse. Maybe you're afraid of taking that leap of faith when it's offered to you. So the Fool in reverse, I need 2 cards for Gemini. Then I'll give you like a short mini read of the love read with the oracle cards, but it won't be a long one. Just need 2 cards for the Fool card before I start, though. 2 cards, please. Coming out of taking a break. Some of you may be afraid of getting ill. And also something to do with the Knight of Wands, passionate new energies or new energies you're wanting to take on. Some of you will be dealing with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I do see a lot of the signs here, but I'm dealing with a lot of Geminis too. In the end, you're getting that new beginning. You may have to wait for it, but it is coming, okay? So Ace of Discs, I need 2 cards, please, for Gemini. 2 cards. Queen of Swords, that's you. Got your crown on. emotions will be a little all over the place. You may be dealing with a water sign, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, a younger type water sign that may have their emotions may be all over the place, or something emotional is going to occur with them. But you got your crown on. You're starting a new beginning. But this Princess of Cups also could be that you're going to be straight to the point with your words too, because the Princess of Cups can be messages, but they're not exactly wishy-washy. They're straight to the point, you know. And maybe you're just moving forward. I do see you dealing with someone in the past a little bit with the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is about, like I said, past memories, past people, pleasures that you dealt with in the past. It's also a Cups energy, so it could be another, the same way, a water sign that you'll be having to talk with. It could be the one you're having interference with. I do see you moving forward, Gemini. I really do. I see you manifesting something else, even though it's going to take time. You got change coming towards you. The universe is telling you to wait on happiness. It will come, and you will break free out of interference. It's just that things kept on getting in your way, and you're just trying to go on life the best way you can with everything going on around you. Okay, Gemini, I'm going to clean this up, and I'll be right back, and I'll give you a mini love reading and see what the universe has to say about love, okay? Be right back. Hello, Gemini. This is your love reading. Just a 3-card read. And then I'll do those 3 cards from the Psychic Tarot. But this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. 3 cards, please, for Gemini. 3 cards, please. Yes. If you're asking a question or asking the universe a question about love, the answer is yes. Okay? It'll be different for everybody. What are you asking the universe for? Okay? What are you asking about? Compromise is at hand. Okay, I did see some interference there, and people need to communicate more clearly. If something has been messing up, compromise in your situation. Big happy changes are coming in. Okay, I did see that before. You know, changes card, the 2 of Pentacles. Big happy changes are coming. There needs to be compromise in your life, though. So if you're having trouble with a love situation, someone needs to compromise. If you're wondering about, you know, a question you have that's going around in your head that you've been like hangman mode about, you know, thinking about, the answer is yes. But there's big happy changes coming. I did see that in your last reading. Could have to do with love, you know, in your last reading also. So take that into consideration. But I need 3 cards from the Psychic Tarot for Gemini. New energies and hopefully positive energies for Gemini. New energies, positive energies for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Playing the waiting game. That's what I said. Yes, play the waiting game. Wait, it's gonna turn out. Fulfillment of wishes. That's that 9 of Cups. Okay, I said that was gonna come. Rest and rejuvenate. Okay, some of you may be fearing illness or just, you know, feeling like too much is on your plate. Okay, it's saying rest and rejuvenate. Maybe with all this, you know, sickness going around that people are talking about, maybe you're fearing it, but don't let that stop you in life. Keep on going in life. I know you may have to wait because of that, but it looks like you're going to get wish fulfillment, okay? If you compromise also, remember that, because there are big happy changes coming. I got that for somebody else. I don't remember who I got it for. But rest and rejuvenate, get your stuff together, get your immune system up, stop worrying, because things are going to turn out, okay? Just, you know, be smart about what you need to do, you know, the waiting game, doing what you need to do, compromise, and then you'll get wish fulfillment, okay? It's going to work out, Gemini.